So, one of the things that we do in the wintertime when the grass isn't out is we plow snow. Pretty much that's the main thing we do. And of all the houses that I do, this has to be one of the worst. Look up there. And this is just where we have to go to get to the driveway. And it might not look real bad, but I'm telling you, it is a son of a bitch. Come close. It is a son of a bitch. Every time I do this hill, my asshole locks onto the seat just like the jaws of life. Now, we got a couple of things going on, too. It's late in the season, so the ground underneath it is wet. I have a heavy steel blade on. It's just a Fisher flat blade straight plow, which I like the best. But we're in 4 high. Let's see if we can get to the driveway and see what happens.
Now, the hill may not look bad on camera, but the camera never justifies hills. In real life, the hill is a lot worse, but the camera just doesn't verify it.
Alright, so we made it up this other driveway to get to this hill. Take a look at it. I'm going to guess maybe 4 inches, 5 inches, which isn't a hell of a lot of snow. I don't want any comments that say, "Oh, Mr. Fat Man, there's hardly any snow. We can do this all the time." Well, I know. Fuck you. I do too. What I'm saying is, it's a son of a bitch. And underneath this snow, it's like uneven, just mud and dirt. And there's that hump in the middle, so I'm going to drag it. And oh well, like the kids say, I'm just going to send it. Hold on to your nutsack. Fuck. That's not off to a good start. You see what I'm saying about this cocksucker? Alright, it's a fucking fuck. Alright, let's do this another way, bastard. Put it not all the way down this time. Okay, so, no, it wasn't like an apocalyptic driveway. No, it probably wasn't even near as bad as I made it out to be. But I hate this driveway. If it's really icy, you gotta pull up and just like slide your way back down and hope to hell that you don't go over the hill. Ah! But there are some tricks to this. The trick is, if it's mushy out, I mean as soggy as yesterday's cornflakes, instead of once you put your blade all the way down, lift it up a little hair. Just a little blonde cut hair. Or I can't say that anymore. It's a new world. Another word for blonde cut hair. A tiny fraction. That's what we'll use.
Yes.
Because I'm politically correct, and this is a family channel. You put your blade down and you lift it just a tiny fraction. Take a little bit of the down pressure off of it, and then push your way up the hill. Alright, so now I'm going to go back down. I'm going to turn around in the yard over there and do it again. My buzzer isn't working.
No, you're supposed to order one, aren't you?
I know, I am. It needs to go to an amusement park when you can do this shit.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to turn around right in here. I just want to push it up a little bit more on this drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this actually was easier than it usually is. This snow's like really wet, packy. It's late season, we're pushing snow, but we're thinking about grass now, to be honest with you. It's all over except for the shouting for the snow season.
I'm ready for grass.
In the North Country, could be snowing in July, I guess. Not really, that's a slight exaggeration. So, the takeaway points of this. 1, I scream like a little girl sometimes when this hill gets scary. 2, when it's really wet, put a little bit off of the plow blade. Once you put the plow blade all the way down, I'll demonstrate. And most of you know this, so I'm not talking to you, okay? For those of you who don't know this, put your plow blade down and then just lift it up a hair. You're taking off the down pressure. You're not going to dig as much garden. And if worst come to worst, and I'll demonstrate this technique later, the next video I'm going to demonstrate back blading. But there you go, guys. Mischief managed.